When BMW decided to end its decade-long 310cc collaboration with TVS in 2025, most people assumed the Indian company would quietly retreat to its commuter bike cave. But no, TVS has other ideas. Instead of just being the hands that build BMW's baby GS models, TVS is stepping into the adventure scene on its own terms, with a machine that's proudly homegrown, the TVS Apache RTX 300, powered by a brand new, self-developed, single-cylinder engine. Let's talk about that engine because it's not a rebadged Bavarian leftover. The new RTX D4 powerplant is TVS's own little revolution. A 299cc liquid-cooled DOHC 4-valve single that pumps out 36 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 28.5 newton-meters of torque at 7,000 RPM. In plain English, it's got enough juice to keep you smiling in the city and sweating in the dirt. And yes, there's ride-by-wire, which means this single-cylinder warrior can actually think before it twists. You get 4 modes: urban, tour, rally, and rain, because nothing says premium adventure like pretending your commute is the Dakar Rally. The gearbox, a 6-speed affair with a slipper clutch and optional quick shifter, which makes it sound like a superbike pretending to be an enduro. Add traction control and cruise control, and the Apache RTX 300 suddenly looks less like a budget adventurer and more like a tech-savvy overachiever. Chassis-wise, TVS went full send. The steel tubular space frame and aluminum swing arm give the bike real enduro credibility. The suspension setup is courtesy of WP, the same folks who keep KTM riders airborne, with 180 millimeters of travel front and rear. Seat height sits at 835 millimeters, high enough to feel adventurous, but not so tall you need a ladder to mount it. Before you call it a real GS killer, hold your horses, or rather, your wheels. The RTX 300 rolls on cast aluminum wheels, 19-inch front and 17-inch rear, which means it's more of a soft roader than a hardcore trail monster. Still, it's got switchable ABS, so if you insist on sliding around in the mud like a rally hero, TVS won't stop you. The 180-kilogram curb weight keeps things manageable, especially with a 12.5-liter tank, enough to get lost for a weekend, but not long enough to cross continents. And because no modern adventure bike is complete without digital bling, TVS throws in all LED lighting, a 5-inch TFT display, an optional tire pressure monitoring system, plus smartphone connectivity with navigation. You even get adjustable levers and optional Givey panniers. In short, the TVS Apache RTX 300 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a bold statement that TVS no longer needs BMW's training wheels. While Munich moves up to 450cc twins, TVS is planting its own flag in the 300cc adventure segment, armed with performance, tech, and a cheeky attitude. The Germans might have taught them how to build a GS, but the Indians just learned how to make one fun.